All right, so let's learn how you can finally do what you've always wanted to do, and that's create dispute letters for your credit disputes. So it's pretty straightforward in this program. Before I go into how you do that, let's first talk about the techniques and tactics behind how you want to do this. So with Smart Credit pulls your reports every 30 days. That's whenever it updates every 30 days. So we call that a round. Now, whenever you send your disputes, ideally you should send your disputes. The software has a countdown as every 40 days. Right here it says 33 days until the next report update. You want to stay mindful of this tracker right here. That way you'll be able to know when you need to go ahead and start creating the disputes again. So let's go ahead and start creating your dispute letters. It's pretty easy to do so. What you want to do is create it one by one. It's probably easy just to stick on this page right here. So you just click the button for the create dispute letters. You're going to do it for TransUnion, Equifax, well, this is Experian, and Equifax. So let's click on create dispute letter. All right, so once you get here, let's go over what you see on the screen. So if you click this button, you go back to the previous screen. You can filter by positive accounts, accounts that's repaired, or all accounts. Right now, just check to be negative accounts, and that's what you want to click on and keep it as, especially since this is your first time actually creating disputes. Then you can also filter by dispute statuses. So these, you probably want to use these if you're more advanced and you got a lot of accounts on your credit profile, okay? Inquiries. So we click this button right here. You can dispute inquiries if you want to. Inquiries are pretty easy to dispute, so you just click the button, but let's focus on this account right here. All right. So what you do, you just click on the box for every single account you want to dispute, and you click on a button that says, let's hover over this actually before we do that. So you see this right here. This section right here says round one dispute and suggested. It tells you how it reads the suggested dispute and the suggested reason for you disputing the missed payments. This is an AI provided suggestion that it's using. So whenever you create disputes, what we do is call it a reason and an instruction. So the reason is why you're disputing it. So it reads the credit reports and it comes up with the reason. That's a dispute missed payments. And the instructions tells the credit repair company, well, the consumer reporting agency, how they want you to remove it or update it from your credit reports. So we're just going to click this. We're going to click on a button that says 2 items selected. Go to the next page. And right here, you see right here where it says add dispute reason. So what we're going to do, click on the plus sign again. I'm going to click this button that says add dispute reason. And you see right here, this is the suggested one. You always just want to go ahead and choose the suggested reason, especially if this is your first time ever submitting disputes, so you have no idea what you're doing. You can always come in and do custom reasons, the status verification request, and all these. But in this situation, they just let the AI do its job. So you're just going to click the button that says dispute, missed payment, suggested. Click save. And you're going to do the same thing for the other one. Click save. And you'll click the button that says finish. Once this finishes, what it's going to do is send you an email. You're going to get an email reminder for you to go ahead and send the dispute letter to the person that you're disputing against, which is in this case TransUnion. That way you always be reminded of when you want to do that. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and create disputes with Experian and Equifax as well. Same process, do the exact same thing. Next, add dispute reason. I'm gonna go through this pretty quick. I'm gonna go ahead and create the Equifax dispute. So you're gonna dispute these accounts. Click the button that says finish. And now we're gonna go to the dashboard. So we see what it says right here. It creates the letter. Once the letter isn't created, now what you need to do is you're gonna mail it. So you got this via your email. And what you should have done if you created your account is already upload all of your personal identification information. I'll tell you this too. What you want to do, especially for Equifax, is in all these, you want to upload a copy of your social security card. Whenever you do that, Equifax requires that. The social security card, that's not an option inside of dispute for me now to add it to your disputes. But what I do, I go here to dispute letters. I'll show you this. And click the button that says download print. I'll show you what the letter looks like. And let's open. So this is the items and information right here. So I'm going to actually blur out all this person's information. That way you don't see it. But this is the first page. It tells you the instructions of exactly what you should do. Okay. So you see right here, it says proof of address, optional, but recommended. Yeah, it's not recommended. You need to actually send the proof of address on round one. You do need to send a copy of your photo ID. And what's not added in here is you need to also send a copy of your social security card attached to these disputes. Okay, send all three. That way, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion do not give you any reasons or give them any reasons for them not to process your disputes, because they will. Later on, I could go over the Fair Credit Reporting Act if needed, but we ain't gonna worry about that right now. So I'm gonna pause this. I'm actually just gonna scroll down so you can see what the contents of the letter looks like. So you see right here, very, very simple dispute letter. And you see it says what they doing, aiming something this account number, balances, blah, 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 disputing missed payments and all that. So this is the reason that this is a letter that the AI created for you. You can go ahead and just send this off to Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Okay. Now, if you print out this PDF, you're going to go here to this website called combinedpdf.com. This is the page that I like to use. You're going to upload a copy of your the dispute letter that was created, and you're also going to update a copy in PDF form of your social security card. You can combine all that. Click the button that says combine, and now you have your final dispute letter. You need to go ahead and use this letter right now to send out to the CRAs. So that's how easy it literally is to go in, dispute every single negative account on your credit reports, create a dispute letter, and just get ready for you to mail it off. All right. So I'm gonna go over a couple of minor things so that you can get familiar with the platform, and go over the offer section, and then cover a little bit of advanced dispute tactics that you can utilize. See you then.